Good afternoon. Hello, how are you? And thank you for clicking on my channel. Today, excuse me, we are going to go over the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I literally just finished watching it as I was eating some tacos as well, which is why I'm having a hard time conveying messages right now. Just trying to talk. I don't know if it was just me eating or just can't talk, period. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. So this is the continuation of from the Super Mario Brothers movie. Mario ventures into space, exploring cosmic worlds and tackling galactic challenges far from the familiar Mushroom Kingdom. And this has continuing um, voice actors such as Anya Taylor Joy, who played Princess Peach. Chris Pratt plays Mario. Jack Black plays Bowser. Um, Keegan Michael Key, Toad. Charlie Day, Luigi. And we have newcomers such as Glenn Powell. And I don't know if this is a spoiler, just in case you haven't seen the movie or not, but Glenn Powell plays Fox McCloud. Yes, Fox McCloud is in the movie. So, spoiler alert, just in case. Brie Larson plays Rosalina. Benny Safdie, Browser Jr., not familiar with who that is. Donald Glover plays Yoshi. Kevin Michael Richardson plays Kamik. Louis Guzman plays Wart. Issa Rae plays Queen. I'm sorry, Honey Queen. I think I think this was like a missed opportunity for like who someone might be considered as a queen. Like, I don't know, maybe Beyonce. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just saying that could have been like a missed opportunity. But whatever. Um do we have others? Let's see. Uh, all right, that's kind of it. Um so yeah, there are a lot of Easter eggs in this film. Especially if you're familiar with playing the video games, you're going to see a lot of Easter eggs. And as far as someone who hasn't played Mario in such a long time, like I think the last time like I played like the newer Mario Kart game was at a bar. I know that probably sounds weird, but they do have game nights. And they have different like switches or whatever, Xbox, this and that, whatever. And you're able to play, like I said, like Mario Kart. You can play Mortal Kombat. You can play so many games. And like I said, Mario Kart was the last game I played, and that might have been, I would say, a year ago per se, but it's been a while. So, um, yeah. So in the beginning, um, Rosalina is telling like a bedtime story to her little star babies, and she starts hearing like a rumbling noise, like I don't know, like the castle's being either invaded or not sure what it could be. So she goes and checks and see what it is, and lo and behold, it is Bowser Jr. trying to kidnap her so that way he can try to get his father back. Um, and then it goes into you seeing um, Peach and Mario and Luigi doing their thing in Mushroom Kingdom. And they are now told that Rosalina has been captured, and they all go on to an adventure um, trying to get her back. And yeah, there's a lot of adventure, um, a lot of things happen. Because I don't want to like give it away, spoil it, just in case you have not seen this movie. But I'm not typically into these types of movies per se, but visually, it is visually a stunning film. Like the graphics, whoever handles the graphics, I mean, they're on point. It is so stunning. It is such like an immersive world. Like they really captured it, and it's almost like you really want to be there. There's so many worlds in the Super Mario World. No, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but there's so many different worlds, and then like we're stepping into the galaxy, and because Fox McCloud is in this movie, maybe that's like a potential um team up type movie, if you know what I mean. Um, because there are so many different types of characters that are out there that has teamed up. Now I can't say like because Sonic has his own movies and that's owned by Paramount, so I don't know if that could ever be a crossover. I'm sure that's like a whole bunch of rights that are involved in that, but you know they have teamed up before or battled one another, however you want to put that. Um, but overall, I thought this was such a very cute, family oriented film to go watch, especially, like I said, with your family. If you got kids, whether they know Nintendo, Mario, or not, I just think that it would be a great film to go and watch with your family. And if you don't have a family and you're such a nerd and you love these types of films, I'm sure you'll enjoy it just as well. Because if you're a gamer, you'll probably go watch it. Now let's dive into some reviews. So far, this is a 6.7, and when okay. So this one gives a 7 out of 10. I do like the idea of making um, the Galaxy games into a sequel because there's a lot of possibilities to it. But the story is the biggest problem with the movie. The story itself is just a rescue mission with the characters going to save Rosalina while trying to stop Bowser Jr. There's a lot of ways to make this plot work, but the storytelling isn't the strongest aspect. The movie tried to have arc for the characters to overcome, like Mario feelings for Peach, and wondering if Bowser actually changed. Somebody needs to work on their writing abilities. Excuse me. But those don't go anything interesting, and it seems like the movie chooses. I'm going to try to make this make sense because they're the one who wrote this. I'm not. I'm just reading what I see. Movie choose to forget it later on. Also, it's interesting to see them go to different planets and seeing what is in there. I think it's what's out there, but whatever. But it feels rushed in how they barely spend time on these planets to outcome and the outcome are rather easy. The characters themselves could have worked with the arc they were given, but the movie barely gave them any new development to them, and some of them feels like they are there to help out. Even the new characters don't have much to offer, with Princess Rosalina acting like the damsel in distress and Bowser Jr. playing the typical villain. There is one twist that is interesting, but it only shows up much later in the movie. Voice acting is still great compared to the first returning cast, even with the new ones are great, like Brie Larson uh, and Benny Safdie. The animation itself is really beautiful when you see what the world can building and the galaxy. The character animation still looks great, and the action scenes are both suspenseful and intense throughout the movie. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is fun with great voice cast and beautiful animation, but it doesn't end the story. Okay, so again, work on your writing. Whoever you are, horror disaster guy. That was a lot to get through. Okay, so with what he says, I don't know. I don't know much of like the arc of these people's journey, and I get it to a certain degree. Like they're not really um like there's not much of an arc with some of these characters, and I guess if you're trying to build upon it, it's not a lot to go through because literally it is Rosalina being captured by Bowser Jr. and they're on a mission to rescue her, and that's kind of it. Um, but at the same time, this is an animated movie. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know because I'm like, if you're a child watching this, are you really paying attention to the storyline? Probably not. Now, if you're an adult watching this, yes. But again, this is what is the rating of this movie? Does it as PG? Um, I don't know. I mean, I think that's a tough one to actually say. Even though this is an Illumination Films, and like you got to think about like the Minions, which they don't have a lot of story arc. Because do you even know what the fuck they're saying? I don't. I don't speak Minion. Um, but Despicable Me, like with Gru and everything, there was a good story arc there, and there's four movies. So I don't know if this like if this when they continue on with this, maybe they will maybe dive into further more. I don't know. Again, I'm not big on these types of movies. Again, I've only played the games and very little with that. Um, so for those who do know this world and the story arc and whatever, maybe you know more than I do. Are they onto something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, as far as me watching it, I think the animation style, the visualization, the uh, yeah, I mean, all of that is included. It looked very immersive again. Um, again, I hate I don't know what else to say, but like you would really want to immerse yourself into that world, you know. Uh, anyway, let's go to Max Maxwell Timu. Guess that's his name or her name, or I don't know. I'm thinking Max. That's a guy. So this is a 7 out of 10. Nintendo cooked with this one. Yoshi, Rosalina, and Bowser Jr. finally appearing. References to Mystery Game and Watch. Um, ROB, Pink Pikmins, and Star Fox. The four Star Fox fans are bouncing. The four Star Fox fans, that is funny, are bouncing of joy, especially after how cool Fox looks here. He does looks really cool. Excuse me. Cameos, the Nintendo 64 logo, original game music, the Mario 64 mini game casino, Galaxy, Super Mario World, Rainbow Road, Super Mario from NES, and Mario Odyssey. Yes, like I said, there are so many Easter eggs and references into this game. You are going to probably blow your mind with how much is in this movie. The visuals are good as the last one. The only things I can give as a negative point is somewhat convenient ways to save the main characters. The inclusion of baby characters, even it was for a while, I hate it. I don't know why Nintendo thought that was a good idea, but more importantly, the characters of Peach, the Peach Rosalina relationship makes really no sense just because they are princesses. It doesn't make sense to say, oh yeah, Rosalina sent her to the Mushroom Kingdom, and with the powers, he protected the toads. Like, no, she didn't. She can't even protect herself, and her kingdom gets destroyed anytime by Bowser. And she knows everything about her, and she can't even make a visit if she is her sister. I honestly hate this end-powered girl role they were trying to give Peach since her game. Okay, I don't understand. Peach isn't empowered. Daisy, Rosalina, Paulina, hell, even Toadette are more empowered than Peach. Realistically, this movie is more of a 6 out of 10 than a 7, but to approximate it, I will give it a 7 just for Star Fox. Okay, so like I said, I don't know these characters like that. So whatever they're saying, okay, cool. I only know, again, from the games, and they don't do a lot of storytelling in that. You're just playing the games. And I'm going back from like the first Nintendo movie and playing it, and you're always rescuing the princess. I don't always enjoy the damsel in distress, which is why I love certain movies, like Moana, um, uh, 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 um, what is her name? Mulan. Those types of princesses, they don't need saving. They are an independent woman. And I gave her that time period. Okay, I guess having to rescue the fucking princess, but give me a break. I don't know. Um, one more. Yeah, one more. They give it an 8 out of 10. Superfan, great sequel. The sequel to the original movie is amazing and fun. I don't get the hate if it gets so far. I honestly really enjoyed it with the cast, voice acting, and great animation and action sequences. The humor lands well too. The colors used, building, and I think the fact it uses Galaxy theme as a sequel fits perfectly to the theme. Um, yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, it's not bad ratings. Again, I don't know these these movies very well as far as like what they're diving into. Again, I only know the games, so I watched it to watch it so that I can give my own honest review over it. And I think overall, like from what I've seen, um, and I talked about this in one of my last videos, that I really wish that people who are voice actors, like real voice actors, should had movie roles like this. Just because you're a fucking A-lister does not mean you should get to do an animated role. Stick to what you know. I'm sorry, Chris Pratt. I don't think you deserve to play Mario just because you're Chris Pratt. Um, I'm really thinking of like voice actors out there like Nancy Cartwright, um, um, fuck the chick who does the voices for so many voices, but ones that stand out like Tommy Pickles from Rugrats, from the Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god, so many voices. And what's crazy is like girls are known to do males' voices, so women can obviously do these man voices, and as well as girls, the women voices. I don't know. That's just a nitpick for me. But overall, from what I watched, it was a cool film. Would I watch it again? Probably not, because again, I'm not that invested into to those movies. But yeah, I mean, for just watching it one time, it's cool. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's no 10 for me, but yeah, from what I've seen, and for people who are fans of these movies, I think they'll enjoy it. I think they'll have a pretty good time. Now, if you watch this movie, let me know. I know you're not because no one has ever commented, but let me know. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think? If you plan on watching it, let me know also. And then if I spoiled anything, sorry, but Mr. Fox is in the film. There, I said it. Um, but yeah, um, and depending on how well this one does, I'm sure there'll be a third one. Um, I'm sure we'll take some time to give like a live action movie due to 1993. Um, but I'm thinking maybe animation is a lot cheaper versus live action. Um, but yeah, anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already. Please. I'm begging you guys. I want to let this grow so I can do more. I want to do more with you guys, okay? All right, take care. Bye.